In the riotous aftermath of the 2006 Marvel Comics spectacle Civil War, up until just a year or two ago, Tony Stark's standing in the Marvel Universe plummeted to unprecedented depths. This wasn't a mere theatrical display akin to Spider-Man's public menace charades. No, Stark had it coming. He transformed into the man wielding authority over superheroes who dared not to trust or align with the government. A category encompassing nearly all of them. The clash between his team and Captain America's further fueled the hatred, for any side endorsed by the Captain was destined to be addressed as the good division. Yet amidst this turmoil, one figure remained oblivious to the entire Civil War saga, the Hulk. However, our focus shifts to another, more compelling narrative, Thor. Iron Man, in a bold move, cloned Thor from his very DNA, orchestrating a battle between the clone and Captain America's covert Avengers. Meanwhile, the genuine Asgardian was preoccupied with matters far graver, namely his own demise. In the unpredictable realm of the gods, death proved short-lived. Thor, driven by a passionate desire to resurrect his fallen homeland and comrades from the clutches of Ragnarok, executed a daring feat, warping the entire city of Asgard to the heartland of rural Oklahoma. However, in the governmental world of zoning laws, the government's disapproval loomed large. To compound matters, Thor neglected the tiresome task of completing a single piece of paperwork. The repercussions of this audacious act unfold in Thor number 3, a literary masterpiece crafted by the extraordinary J. Michael and visually brought to life by the uncomparable Olivia Coipel. Enter Tony Stark, embarking on what can only be described as a dangerous venture, a visit to his godly companion. Brace yourself. It's a venture extensive with menacing and threatening consequences. In the vibrant city of New Orleans, Iron Man and Thor found themselves on a collision course of fate. As the Thunder God descended upon the town, Iron Man seized the opportunity to confront him. However, the air crackled with tension as Thor allowed him to speak, his wrath simmering beneath the surface. The moment of reckoning arrived when the heavens roared with thunder and lightning cascaded across the sky. It dawned upon Stark that this was no friendly reunion. Thor's fury blazed like a tempest as he accused Tony of crossing a line. Stark's unforgivable act involving using Thor's genetic code to create a clone, falsely implicating him in Iron Man's ranks during the Civil War. Thor perceived this as a grave disrespect, and the words that thundered from his mouth were as fierce as a lightning strike. In an instant, the god of thunder hurled Iron Man into the air. Desperation ignited within Tony, and he unleashed a colossal blast from his repulsors. However, it became painfully evident that these attacks had no effect on Thor, who stood resolute in his anger. With no other recourse, the armored Avenger resorted to a primal, hand-to-hand confrontation. It was a reckless endeavor, for Thor effortlessly swatted him aside with a single, disdainful strike of Mjolnir, inflicting catastrophic damage. It would take Iron Man's self-repair systems a grueling 2 minutes to restore him to operational status. Thor then delivered the final blow, unleashing an electromagnetic pulse that crippled every one of Stark's systems. He forcefully removed Iron Man's helmet, underscoring the vast charm between a god of thunder and a mere mortal encased in a suit of metal. Stark, thoroughly humbled, retreated from New Orleans, leaving behind the dramatic aftermath of the confrontation. Don't forget to subscribe and activate the notifications to stay informed about all things Marvel and beyond.